Hey luthiers, I'm going to skip the neck assembly and go straight to assembling the body. I already did an extensive series of videos about how to build a neck and cutting fret slots and installing frets. So please look in the how to make a box ukulele playlist for all that information. I have all the parts that I'm going to need. I'm not going to need the neck assembly today. I have the pickups from Amazon, we'll talk about that later. And I have the laser cut box pieces, and I also have this block here, which is going to be the block that the neck screws into. It's going to fit inside of the box, and that's going to be the first thing I do is attach, I guess I'll call it the heel. The heel has been cut so it fits exactly inside the finger joints on 3 sides, and when I cut out the notch height is exactly the height of the wood, so it's a smooth cut right there. So first thing I'm going to do is glue that on. While I am using the glue today, I want to be very, very careful not to get glue on the outside of the box. Also, another thing to keep in mind is one side of the plywood is usually nicer than the other, so you should choose which side is the outside. Trying to be as precise as possible here. I'm going to check this in a couple minutes just to make sure that it's setting up in the right place and it hasn't slipped at all. While I'm waiting for the glue to dry on the heel, I'm going to wire up the pickups. So I got this from Amazon, and it's impossibly cheap, of course, made in China. Maybe $15, and it's a pre-wired set for box guitars, and it comes with everything you need, including a very, very cheap pickup. I'll be honest, the pickup doesn't sound very good, but on the other hand, that's kind of desirable for a box guitar. It's pretty nasty, and when you crank it up, it'll be kind of distorted. So this is a basic Stratocaster pickup, except 2 of the pole pieces have been shaved off, and then they give you a pickup cover which covers the outside ends, so it looks like it's for a 4-string box guitar. It's pretty self-explanatory, and since everything has been pre-cut on the laser cutter, I'm just going to pop it in and screw it in place. It's been about 5 minutes. I'm just going to check back in with this. I want it to be very precise, so the glue should have set up enough to hold it in place. So I'm going to take off the clamp. Just make sure the finger joints are tight. Okay. And make sure this height is smooth too. And it looks good. So I'm going to put the rest of the box together now. Let this sit for a few minutes to let the glue set up. While the glue's setting up, I want to do a quick check on the pickups here just to make sure they work. I'm planning on closing the back of the box, so I won't be able to access it once I put it together. So just got to plug it in. Volume control works. Tone control works. Been enough time for this glue to set up. I just want to attach the heel block to this side. Okay, clamps are ready to come off. I need to do two things before I attach the top. I need to drill 2 holes for the neck bolts, and I need to wire up the output jack. The final step of this process is to glue the top on.